And of course, it is Wednesday, and I know it seems like we've been playing a lot of Pape, but we've been playing a lot of both of SMRPG and Pape and other stuff here and there. But the wheel did choose Paper Mario for us again today. Though, if we get a decent jet seed, there could be a chance that we play something else. We will see how we are feeling. Feeling pretty good. Also, let me go ahead and close Steam, just so we don't have any problems. But we do have Pape. We are once again running the Blitz settings. Blitz settings Season 4 continues to just, you know, kind of be almost a near ideal with all that. Let me also get the spoiler log so we can go ahead and have fun with that on Mukomo Tracker. Alright, what are we looking like today? Ooh, a lot in sewers, a lot in Chapter 2, including Mount Rugged, which we'd have to go into backwards if we don't get Bombette. Actually, a lot in Chapter 3 as well. Though nothing in Forest, nothing in Gulch. I'm kind of okay with that. Oh man. But get your guesses in for what chapters you think. If I had to hard guess, considering all this, it doesn't look like we're going to the toy box. I'm sorry, you can still get your scrims in. But likely Chapter 2, 3, 5, and 7, if I had to say it. 2, 4, 5, 7. I don't know, 4 is looking kind of slim, but you do you. That is fine. We've been surprised before. We have definitely been surprised before with logic. Alright. Yeah, again, running Blitz settings, Season 4. Let me also go ahead and put in Star Repo. Star Repo, the Astrologic Opera. Is that the one that we know of, Minstrel? Is that the one that we know of, Minstrel, from another friend? Alright, Star Repo. I will go ahead and honor that, redeem, since it fits as well. But, yeah. All that being said, all that fun stuff, we'll go ahead and kick this off in 3, 2, 1, let's go! Let's see. Ooh, we do start with Bombette, let's go! Well, that's instantly getting us into Mount Rugged. First time we'll actually be able to go into Mount Rugged Vanilla. That's a play off the title, yes. Ah. Ha ha ha. Repo is something that the whatever genetic opera it is, that it is something. Not for me, but that is okay. Yo, Chapter 2. Alright. Chapter 2 key. So far. And again, we do have open prologue, so we can go ahead and immediately go and check this. Minus a hammer. Yeah, start with Bombette. Bombette, I mean, honestly, is still one of my favorites. Sure. Still one of my favorite partners in Pape, of course. We got in the tree. Another snowman doll. I mean, it'll take care of groups, so I won't argue with that. But chat, how is your Wednesday treating you? I know we've had a couple people come in after we've done our chatting time. Yes, every time I stream, dictionary, every time we stream, we start with some just chatting, just catching up with everybody. Yo, lucky day! Very nice. Let me also put dictionary. We do still have beta items on, which means beta badges. Reaper the Genetic Opera is not stream saved. No, it is not. No. It is very mature. For a number of reasons. But that is all I will say. Okay, prologue looking kind of tough. Prologue looking kind of tough. But that is alright. Alright, what we got over here? Honey syrup. You got anything, kid? Mushroom. There's only one more item left over here, and it's a major item. So we'll see how important it is. Ah! Another ruins key. Alright, well that clears us out. The only other thing would be if we wanted to find any other additional items and or badges over here. But everything else... Ooh! And these! And the partner power-ups. Absolutely. So we might take just a little breeze around, since there are a few more checks over here. There's not a lot in star pieces, but there is one major item over there, so it might be important. So we do want to collect star pieces. He's still busy traveling, so he'll be gone soon. Stop by quick before you have to duck out, Heath. I do appreciate you hopping in though, Minstrel. It's always good to see you. And do have safe travels. I know somewhere to the west, there was like some kind of funky storm brewing over there west of the Mississippi. But do have safe travels. Ooh, life room. We take those. Zap Tap is also nice. Another letter. Dizzy Dial. Honestly, getting the letters is good since we'll immediately be able to go into Mount Rugged. Sure. Mount Rugged, and we can turn in the letters to Parakarry. Alright, we're gonna see if anything's over here. We're not fighting Junior Troopa because Prologue is looking kind of tough. Just like meh. Alright. Back we go. There is a bit in Toad Town. Let's start with this guy. See if he has anything. Usual dictionary. Crystalberry. Huh. I mean, Chapter 6 still has a chance. Chapter 6 still has a chance. We'll see. Alright, let me see. A reminder, there are no fake items, so whatever we see is real. Whatever we see is real, which is kind of nice. Even though there's no item trap shenanigans. Ooh. Okay, we got the Star Stone. So if we do need that for Chapter 7. If Chapter 7 is going to be an option. If it is, it means I'm going to have to get the boots. I'm going to have to get the fully upgraded boots. So we'll have to keep that in mind. And if Chapter 5 is indeed in there, which as high as it is, I suspect it will be, also means we'll have to get fully upgraded hammer. So, getting to be fully upgraded. Kind of a yowzers. Kind of a yowzers. Alright, but let us go see what chapters are in store for us. And just how quickly we can go. Again, I always try to get faster at these. Of course, sometimes my brain, you know, kind of prevents that. Alright, any other chapters? Or any other chapter guesses? You got 3 seconds. Locking in at 2, 3, 5, 7. You got 3 seconds to get that in. You don't win anything, but you get clout. Oh. Aha! 2, 3, 5, and 7! Let's go. Chapter Streamer correct. Streamer correct yet again. Again, with numbers like those, you would hope. You would hope. Yeah, big congrats to EK and the family. Big congrats. Take care, Minstrel. Again, safe travels. You will be missed. You are appreciated. Alright. Yo, nice lilac. Nice lilac, bro. What you got, kid? Ooh, he's got pretty lucky. Although we've got lucky day, so I think that kind of replaces it. He also has crazy heart, super smash. He's got lackluster. What else? Oh, fortress key, sick. Not important. Not important whatsoever. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay, how many star pieces do I actually have? 2. I'm kind of thinking Super Smash, just in case we don't find Mega Smash. Just so we can go ahead and have a nice hammer badge, maybe. Don't think there's anything else we wanted, so we'll get out of here. I totally said that. Alright. So, now that we know, I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Starstone. Thank you. Are there any junk items I've collected? I got, honestly, a lot of items. Snowman doll. Again, like, everything is good, because I can use it in battle. It's just the matter if we run across anything else. But so far, so good. But yes, indeed, since chapters 5 and 7 are both required, we will need fully upgraded gear this seed. Fully upgraded. Anything else, buddy? What else you got? Nothing! Nothing I want, at least. And we'll go ahead and check the rest of the town. Pixie list. Yo, bow! Okay. That's a good find. Makes me not have to do Bowless Chapter 3. Alright, but again, since we do have Bow... Yo, Parakarry! Parakarry and Megaquake. Love to see it. Parakarry is also important. Especially for Chapter 3. And even navigating into the desert, so we could go ahead and get into the desert. If we wanted to. The Megaquake. Alright, so I'll go ahead and pick both of these up. Because Megaquake is also fantastic, because it also neglects defense. Yo! And super cheap! Let's go! You love to see that. Love to see that. And cheap HP plus! Oh my gosh, is this the run? Is this the run? Is this absolutely the run? I'll go ahead and put Mega Smash on as well. But cheap freaking Megaquake and HP Plus is fan-freaking-tastic. So if we can find the rest of the HP Plus badges, we will be so set. We will be so set in terms of HP for Bowser. Good gosh. Super cheap. Another Fortress Key. That's Chapter 1. Chapter 1, we don't need it. But yeah, cheap offensive badges and HP plus. Sick. Go ahead and pick up this money, even though we shouldn't need anything extra. Since we don't have Chapter 1, we're not having to pay Kenshi Koopa. I was almost kind of tempted in the settings, since they did make it where you can get Kenshi Koopa out of the way, whether if he's already paid or already defeated. But I just kind of left it on. It's just like, he can just stand there. He can just stand there. So. Alright. But yeah, since, again, we have Bombette. I am tempted to go into the sewer, but we can't clear everything over there. So since we do have Bombette, we're just gonna go ahead and go to Chapter 2. That is fantastic. First time in these settings, we've actually been able to go to Chapter 2 vanilla. So we'll take it. And again, since we also have Parakarry, we can Parakarry over into the desert. Though there's not too much waiting for us over there, but it still checks. It still checks, we'll take it. But Chad, do y'all have any other guesses as to how you think this seed is going to go? Oh yeah, do we have people that want to do Goomba Gamba? Any gamblers? Also, hey Parakarry, I got all letters. I got all the letters. Oh. Well. No, since we're not going to Chapter 6, I don't honestly need the insecticide herb. Ooh, gimme. Alright, another Ruins key. So that is the minimum of the keys that we need. That is the minimum that we need. We can still get 4 keys. Ooh. We can still get 4 keys. Nice. Because that does lead to checks. Close Call, also nice. Close Call, Power Rush, and Mega Rush are really good for endgame bosses. since I really rely on having low HP. We got sushi! Alright. A lot of stuff over here for us. And now we've got sushi! So then once we get boots, we can not only get to chapter 3, but we could also make our way to chapter 7, or at least that half of it. And we could go see Rip Cheeto. We could go see Rip Cheeto. So we just need boots. We just need some boots. So really good stuff so far. Oh yeah, and also since we have Paracarry, I know I keep like going back and forth, but we can fully clear out, whoops, we can fully clear out all the checks since you need Paracarry for them. Excuse me. Yeah, hashtag early partners, yup. Yup. Nice, chapter 3 key. Love to see it. Yeah, it's like, what is this seed? Early partners. Cheap badges. I can only hope the game is not setting me up for failure later. I just gotta play well. Who's over here? Oh, Boo Portrait! Boo's portrait! Okay, that's access to chapter 3. Fantastic. So that may be where we go next after the sewers. My gosh, yeah. Going to Mount Rugged was indeed a good call. Still have some stuff over here. But yeah, you know what? It's been a hot minute, but let me set up a gamba for you guys. Will we find Goombario? You can bet your channel points on this, and again, get me to do things on stream with them. Alright. You got 5 minutes. Will we find him? He is not fake in these settings since there are no, what's it? If we do happen to find Goombario before the Gamba's over, it is indeed cancelled. Ooh, item pouch, Cooper! Okay. We'll take that. We do need Cooper for chapter 7. We do need Cooper for chapter 7. That's fantastic. Item pouch is also nice. Anything else? No, I don't want a coconut. Go up here. Man, get your gambas in! Ooh, someone's a heavy believer. So if there are any doubters that want to cash in on that, if it is indeed we do not find him, because I don't think we found him last seed. It's always a chance. Also frying pan. Even though we don't need we don't need Tasty to cook, this is still a check. This is still a turn-in. Gambling on this channel? It's a prediction, you know. Just call it gambas. But no, we do not encourage gambling. We do not encourage IRL gambling. I mean, it's like if you play poker, whatever else, you know, and you set aside resources for it, sure. But gambling can, you know, quickly become something out of control, so you gotta keep that in mind. With little stuff, yo, Pulstone! But with little stuff like this, we can just have fun with your make-believe points. Alright, that opens up ruins! Now all we need are the 3 stones. We just need 3 stones and we'll be in there. We can go ahead and clear chapter 2. In the first 20 minutes, even. I'm a Luigi! Wow, Luigi. Considering the skin the game gave us this time. Yes, I'm making that joke. Yep, still have really good believer odds. Or really good doubter odds. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Again, someone really believes we will find Goombario the seed, and we will see. We will see. Alright. Melon. I'll take it over the coconut. No. I said no. No coconut. Flour. Double dip. Double dip might be okay. I know double dip was more of a strat for the speed runs back in the day. I'll let Dradstrom. I always lose, so I'm not confident. And that's okay too. That is okay. Your points are yours to spend or not spend. I'm not much of a Gamba person either. I'm just kind of one of those that just likes to sit and collect, you know? So I understand. Hey, here. Take it! Take the stone. Alright, we'll go ahead and open up the ruins. So we can go ahead and get rid of the pulse stone. And I think from here... Whoops. Not what I meant to do. You know what? I got a lot of snowman dolls. Alright, you got about less than a minute left on the Gamba if you want to get in on it. Less than a minute. Yo, cheap shell shot too. Very good. And hammer. Bop. I guess I could have just mega quaked. I should have considered that. Again, it's not often that I get cheap, cheap stuff that I forget about it. Okay, here's one of the box rooms. Ah! You know what? Mega Quake. It's like right now, with us being a little bump level 1, anything is gonna seem significant. It's a badge I don't care about. Sure. Does this take me to... Where does this take me? See it for chapter 6. Which does not matter. Unfort. Yeah, sometimes I'm kind of happy to not see a whole lot hanging out in the desert. You know, we'll go this way. Excuse me. On me. Alright. Not a lot over here, but I do want to check the shop. Because again, just because there is no important key items in the town doesn't mean that there's nothing over here. There could be partner power-ups, there could be other badges. It's just worth a look. Hang on. Ooh, that's good for money. Money if not heals. Also good. Again, having cheap Mega Quake is so good. Because this is really going to help with our leveling in the beginning of the game. Like, this is going to be like our powerhouse, technically. Super Shroom, don't care. Coin, there. Alright, what's the power block? Waterstone, that's chapter 6. Bull. last item over here is a major item. We don't know what it is, though. Maple syrup, don't care. Sure. Yeah, okay, slow go. Eh. I'll take that. I'll take that. I just gotta get Cooper out. Because that is a good attack item. Like, one of the best attack items. Dial. Alright, now I've just got to figure out where in the world is this last item. Because again, it could be something good. The bottom. There's really only a couple more rooms that we have legit checks left. Star piece. Okay, let's go north. So there's the 2 boxes, there's runaway pay. Again, I still do not have all of the desert memorized. Especially in terms of, like, the middle boxes. Because half the time I really don't have to go after them. Whoop. Not what I meant to do, but that's alright. Where the heck is runaway pay? I don't know, I'm getting lost. I need to pull up Phantom Map. So I know the only other thing is to, like, literally comb the desert, but when I can just have the map, it's just easier. Doo-doo. Oh, that's right. There's always 2 of them below each other. So it's 2 blocks, and then runaway pay is down. So I think we need to go down and over 1. Yep, there it is. But... okay, not something we need. There. Don't. Got don't. So the only 2 places it could be is either the item that's hiding in the Poke room in the back of it. Artifact doesn't count because Artifact Turn In at Colorado is Chapter 1. Technically in Randomizer standards. Or the item that's in the palm tree. That's in the palm tree before, or after you beat the chapter. Excuse me. Again, still not getting ideal sleep. I know. Shocker. And then sometimes you just get very yawny. You get very, very yawny. As you do. That's a letter. Okay. So, this likely means the item is going to be in the palm tree. So someone remind me, chat yell at me, when we beat chapter 2, go check the palm tree. Go check the palm tree. Excuse me. On me. My Mario on a mission. We can go ahead and dive into the ruins and see if there's anything, because there is like 17 points worth of stuff in here. So it could be something nice before we head back and go to the sewers. If we can find boots, we would be so in there. I mean, hammer is great, and we do need fully upgraded hammer for chapter 5, but boots would get us more progress. Because then we could go to chapter 3, we could go towards chapter 7. That badge is going to be useless. Let me go up top as well, because we do have Parakarry. And there was a check that was super important here this one time. That was in here, because we didn't find Bombette till like the very last minute. And a check, what an important check was over here. Go ahead and get this. Oh, storm key. Okay. I mean, that's more checks back in town. I was almost wondering if it would have been the odd key, but the storeroom is kind of nice. Because that is 4 items in the back of one of the Toad shops. Sadly, I don't think... Oh, no, I can't get that because I don't have hammer. No! But now we know where the palace key is. But the best thing to do would be finding hammer and then coming back here. So let me... I was starting sticky notes on a different note, so let me move that. Let me write this down. Otherwise I feel like we're gonna mess up since I can't make notes on this. Palace key. Right. 2nd floor ruins. Super hammer. Desert. Palm. Check. Beach. Chapter 2. Alright, so we at least know where Palace Key is. We just need a hammer upgrade. I mean, if there would be one over here, that would be kind of fantastic too. We'll see. Oh. Yeah, just do Mega Quake. We'll go with that. Okay, perfect. And then we'll level up after this. Yeah, chat, how have y'all been liking the Blitz settings? What have been y'all's thoughts on it? I'm not as worried about HP right now, so let's go BP. Again, I've personally been enjoying them, but I know it doesn't mean as much shenanigans as, say, the other settings that do include item traps. But it's nice to just, like, you know, consistently play, you know, kind of what the gamers are playing. Okay, Yellowberry. Oh, so that's the minor item. That is indeed the minor item that's in here, which, again, is not important. Because, Chapter 6 is not involved. I do kind of want to look around and see if there's any other nice things in here. Even though we know there's nothing important for the seed, we could find some stuff. Yeah, I think come the next ad break, I will go make a matcha latte just so I can kind of fend off the yawns and the EP. Alright, what's back here? Oh, a stinky herb. You can keep that. No thanks. I don't want coconut either. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Do have Bombette. That's supposed to be a power-up block, but instead, since power-up blocks are also shuffled. Power block, don't care. I think we'll go ahead and get out of here. Because there's nothing else important we can do at the moment. And, we'll go to sewers and see what's down there, but then I think we'll go to chapter 3. We also need to go to the storeroom. We need to go to storeroom Toad. See if he has anything nice. Could you ever imagine, because there's always a chance with stuff randomized, but could you imagine if he had 2 of the same gear upgrade, like 2 boots or 2 hammers? Totally not trying to manifest this, but you know what? I would be hilariously surprised if he has even 1 after all that. Dang. He has the cake though! My dude. My dude. Oh, I kind of want to keep the cake. Because it's such a thing. I always feel like the cake is a sign. Whether it's of good luck or bad luck, I don't really know. I don't really know. I have a lot of nice items, though. I'll get rid of the mushroom. Take that. Alright, but he has the cake. The cake is indeed a check. So, it counts. Unfort. Alright, let's go down in the sewers. We'll see what Blooper has. How are we doing? Yeah, we're looking okay. We're looking okay. Oh, and we got Parakarry. We'll swap to him, especially since he's powered up and cheap. Love that. Love that for us. Any other badges? Lucky day, sure. More star pieces. They really wanted to ensure I could get whatever was in Merlot's shop, even though it's just a chapter 1 key. Looper! I'm so glad when I see comments or other people that say when they play either Paper Mario or Paper Mario Randomizer. That's like, I've started saying Blooper too now every time we see him. It's like, you know, keeping the tradition alive. Like, I got it from Supreme. People are getting it from me. It just is a whole circle. Look, y'all, I'm an influencer. No. But it just is that brain itch. You know, you hear someone that makes you happy say something, and then you start saying it, and it just circles around those happy feelings all around. Something like that. Also, again, shout-outs to Powered Up Cheap Parakarry. So good in the beginning. Alright, will Blooper have anything? Because I have a feeling if he does, we're gonna have to fight all 3 bloopers. No! Okay. Perfect. We'll take that. Also, the title Star Repo, I know we were kind of talking about it in other things. It kind of makes me think about Repo in Space. Like the game Repo with the little funny robots and whatnot. Which is still a ton of fun. And there's supposedly going to be an update for it. soon-ish. Okay, there's really nowhere else we can go, so we are going into the forest. Thankfully there is nothing here for us, so we can just... There is nothing for us in the forest. Play on words. We accept any and all puns here. As long as they are safe for work and not insulting anybody. Those are usually my only conditions about puns. I mean, if they're kind of making fun of me, I don't really care. If you're a streamer, you kind of have to be able to laugh at yourself. Okay, that's the one dude. So we're just gonna cruise on through here. I'll still check this one box over here, because there could be something nice. You know? I see! I see what you know. Well, welcome in. I hope you are well. It's good to see you. There's something about this stream I can't quite put my finger on. Bullseye? Yeah, she'll be there. Cute duck, always. Ah, the category! I do appreciate it. I'm so glad people enjoy the cute duck. Like Toast and all the cute gamers and whatnot. Like, again, ever since I asked Ishii to make my own style... Oh. This could be really good, this could be really bad. Ever since I asked Ishii to make my own style of a duck sit from, again, the 7TV emote, like, Ishii absolutely delivered, and it's become my baby ever since. Like, I love her. Oh, Wick! We're still so dead some RPG! Frick, you're right. Hang on. Hang on, we gotta dodge enemies. Thank you, Icy. Thank you. That one. Boop. Alright. Perfect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If there's ever, like, any little stuff like that, y'all can feel free to, of course, let me know. No harm, no foul. Because sometimes you just forget things, and I am definitely one of those people that will forget things. But sometimes you get brain fog. Hey. Icy, how are you? How is your Wednesday treating you? How was the rest of Gran Turismo? That looked like so much fun with you guys running around in the desert. I didn't realize how freaking big the map was in Gran Turismo because I've never really played them before. It kind of, honestly, it kind of reminded me of upcoming Mario Kart World, even though you can only run around on like one map instead of like one giant map. I spy, don't care, I don't need it. Oh, Forza Horizon. Yeah. Yeah. I just know racing game. I know car go fast game. Cause again, like, I'm not one really to play racers. My brother was. My brother was big into racers before he just kind of ditched video games altogether, but... Also, I'm gonna put a snooze on those ads, just so we can clear out this. The only thing we can't do is we don't have boots. So if the game decides to give us boots, I'm not gonna be upset. I won't be upset. A lot of fun. The game's old as heck. Came out in 2021. That's not bad, though. I do used to think that Forza put out, like, a lot of games. Like, constantly. Almost like COD or Modern Warfare or whatever. But now I feel like a lot of the, like, big ones are slowing down. Thanks. I don't need it. Just got off work, making rounds, catching up on things. Nice! Well, I hope work went well. And if not, I hope you can enjoy your time to relax. And I appreciate you popping in. Icy is cool dude, as per we rated him yesterday, because he's fantastic. Hammer badge I don't really care about. Hammer badge I don't care about. I need to remember to stay hydrated today too. Because I don't think I've done as great a job of staying hydrated. And hydration does affect how your body and brain operate. So do remember to stay hydrated. Okay, well... we can progress on to the mansion. But really, there's nothing much else we can do here because no boots. We don't have record. Again, we don't have boots. So we can't get in the basement. We don't have weight. So again, I guess we'll go to Tub of Blubbas. We do have one key. And we can go explore the left side of the left side of the house. After that... oh, I forgot to turn in frying pan. I forgot to turn in Tasty's frying pan. Whoops. I need to do that when we get back. Yowzers. You know what? Get this guy out of the way. Because piercing! Shoutouts to Mega Quake Piercing. And these is fine. Alright, pardon me. Excuse me. Charge, don't care about that. Oh. Just a coin block. Apple. There's nothing over here, but... there's nothing in the gulch, but there could still be nice things. Paper Mario. Josh Thomas, welcome in! Oh, I think you were one of the commenters in saying you were playing Paper Mario. And we're happy to see it in the feed that one time you found my, Cake short. Yes, Strimmer reads all, Strimmer sees all. Sometimes Strimmer might not remember all, but she tries. But welcome in, nonetheless. How are you? I do try to read all chat comments and stuff on YouTube as well, because y'all are important too. Oh, no, 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 no. We're not having that. Oh, the yellow clubbers. That's actually kind of cute. Alright, we are coming up on an ad break. As I said, only try to play 3 minutes of ads per hour. No more, no less. Don't care about that. Right now we're just kind of doing any quick checks in in the house. Just to see if there's any good stuff for us over here. Saw you again, had to come around. Thanks for remembering me. Yeah. Because I know recognition is important. It builds community. I think he can kick this dude. Yeah. Because it's like, we're not jumping on the spiky. Ah. He's fine. You know what? Go get him. Oh. Not what I meant to, but this is fine. Yeah, as a reminder, 1, ads. 2, we have a YouTube. We have a YouTube that all of these randomizers do go up on, and I do try to make fun and interesting clips on them from time to time. And I do read your comments. And I try to respond to them in an apt manner as well. So if you've ever missed any of these randomizers, there's a whole library of Pape SMRPG, any other shenanigans, story playthroughs that we've played in the past. No! You name it. Oh. My dude, you're not helping us. So, go ahead and take me out. Alright, we can still... We've still got a little bit of the mansion we could explore, but I'm kind of thinking Tasty might have something important for us. But, again, I do want to go make a matcha latte. Because again, Eepy and Yoni. So, we'll go ahead and do that. I will let the ads go. You will not miss anything, as we will take a pause. And I will see you guys on the other side. Remember to hydrate. I need to as well. I'm going to go refill my water bottle. So, I will see you guys in a minute. And break is indeed over, so thank you everybody for your patience. It is appreciated. Got my chilled matcha latte all good to go. Good stuff. Again, just days you just don't get a lot of eep. Sometimes it's kind of good just to have a little extra pick-me-up. Again, I really do appreciate kind of like the gentle energy that matcha has. Again, never been a huge coffee person. Again, or sweet tea. Again, I know, someone being raised in the mid-southern US doesn't like sweet tea. Kinda nuts, but I do what I want. So get bow. Where? Okay, second key is at the end of this hallway, so we still have a couple more checks that we can do. Whack! Mega Quake. Again, shoutouts to cheap Mega Quake. Love to see it. But chat, what do y'all like to drink in afternoons when you need just like a little pick-me-up? I've kind of been okay with energy drinks. Like again, it's sometimes if you get the right one, it's kind of hard to resist. But sometimes I've also kind of found that energy drinks make me a little more, I don't know, uneasy. Oh, right. No boots! No boots, so I can't do that. Do this the old-fashioned way, since I can't seem to get this down like I used to. Another story piece. Alright. Yeah, matcha lattes are good. I enjoy the occasional soda, but usually it's just like maybe one day on the weekends when we like go out for chicken tenders and fries and I get like a Dr. Pepper or something. Ooh. Yo, Lunar Stone and Mega Smash? I still have yet to figure out what this trick is. There's supposed to be like a trick you can do to get Pear Carry to like... Hey! There we go. Alright, there's another minor trick. There's another minor trick we learned. Getting up on the bed faster. Instead of having to like pull out the drawer and all that. Honey syrup. Okay. So at item pouch Lunar Stone. Lunar Stone is good because we need those. Down here. Another item pouch. That's good. Pepe Note. I think we've got like no T. And like note with an extra E on the end. The dolly? I mean, the dolly is a thing, and it does take stuff, but I don't think it's going to add any value since there's nothing left for us to prologue. Now, I do not claim to be a Paper Mario speedrunner. Alright, and that's where we're cut off. I'm going to take Happy Flower, though. Happy Flower's a nice badge. So again, just not looking great because we don't have boots. So I'm going to go see Tasty. We're going to hope that she has something. Has something for us. Let's see. Yeah, boots. Dang. FP plus. FP plus badge, okay. Oh, nope, not there. Here. So, what are we missing? We're missing something. Which kind of stinks. Because we've cleared out everything. 2, 3. Oh, did I not mark 5? Thought I did. 5 and 7. 5 we can't get to because we don't have what. 7 we can't get to because we don't have boots or odd key or all that noise. We can't go any further in sewer. Cleared out Mount Rugged. And I'm pretty sure the last item is in the palm tree after we beat chapter 2. Ooh. What are we missing? Kind of stinks when you come to an impasse like this. Because like you start off so strong and then something's holding you back. Sushi fountain. The item check under the fountain. That's like one of the last things that we've got. Just pray for progress. I don't think there was anything over on the other side over here either, so it was like a FX badge or something. Whoa, 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 why are we dropping frames? I was kind of hoping we were doing okay on frameage for a while, but... Hey! Okay, there's what. There's what. Now we can go to Yoshi's. We can go to Yoshi's the vanilla way. And hopefully there will be some boots over here or something. Yeah, I do apologize. I don't know... Again, sometimes you just don't know what causes a frame droppage. It's like, again, I know that we have higher bitrate, which my internet should be able to handle. Just, I don't know, sometimes loses its mind. I do apologize. It's just one of those things that's kind of out of my control. And like, I could go back down to like 720, but then I would have to reduce like the layout of my stuff. Like I'd have to shrink it back down. And I don't know, honestly I think now the way that we've been uploading all of these previous videos in our new layout, they've actually been getting like HD, which is kind of nice. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's irritating, but... What's up, nerd? Alright, let's go. How tough are you, kid? Okay, not awful. And we've got Mega Quake, so... And we got Mega Quake, so we can get him off the ceiling. No complaints here. I appreciate that. Because again, sometimes it is very frustrating to just have technical difficulties outside of your control. Nerd. Freaking Fuzzipede. Yes, sometimes you just gotta recognize that there are things outside of your control. Like, it'll be irritating as heck and, like, really, you know, deject you and make you kind of take the wind out of your sails. But just at least recognizing that it's not in your control, you know, at least it doesn't take out the frustration. It doesn't invalidate your feelings because of that. But it does, like, you know, give you a little bit more peace in, like, thinking, okay, how can I deal with this? Instead of, you know, woe is me, or oh, something's wrong with me, etc. Something like that. Without effort in the stream, you want it to be perfect. Yes, now we're dropping frames again! Okay, what is happening? What is happening? You'll get to look at the lab while I check this out. Because again, our upload should be, like, incredible. I mean, it's not like 1 gig, but... And even my down is going down. What the heck? Yeah, that's why. We're almost back down to our embarrassing speeds of upload. What the frick? I really hope this doesn't continue, but I fear that it might, and that's gonna suck. Like, I want to continue, but it's like, what do? What do you do when you're live and it's doing this? And just your internet doesn't want to cooperate. Alright, hang on. Hopefully this doesn't do anything. Okay. Alright, we got Task Manager open. I don't have 17 windows of Chrome open. Good gosh. Hang on, chat. Oh, that was Twitch. Whoops. Done. I know that they say that Google Chrome is, like, not the greatest, unfortunately. But I just don't know any other... I don't know of any other extension that I really like. So that's difficult. Alright, it's chilled out a little bit. Yeah, woof. Oh yeah, let me close Discord. I don't know. Or the Discord app. I got it so that I could do reactive, but for whatever reason, it's like I just use desktop and I only use the app for reactive, but it always like relaunches it, which is kind of annoying. I don't know. Trying to fix your problems live. It's frustrating. But thank you all for your patience. It is most appreciated. Again, just sometimes... Oh. What the heck? Uh-oh. Did something screw up my controller? Oh, boy. I closed something and it messes up my controls, and now we're dropping frames again! Ah! Frick. It's so dumb. Okay. Save. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what I did to make my controller settings go wackadoo. I'll have to ask Spirit to look at the upload, because again, like, we should have like fantastic up and down Like, I mean, it's like, again, it's not 1 gig, but it should still be pretty freaking good. For whatever reason, it's just been... AT&T's been very down today, which kind of sucks. It's not fiber, but it's something called air that they kind of grandfathered us into, I think. I mean, like, our area should have, like, fiber, but I don't know if it was being offered yet in port. Just kind of dumb. Okay, that's a seed. Alright, but back to pay. Manali's being in Yoshi's, we should find a lot of stuff. I'm gonna try to carry on. I do apologize that it seems like we're kind of like... I just don't know why our internet's being the way it is today, and that kind of stinks. Again, I used to have embarrassing upload. I'm not even gonna tell you like how bad it was, but we were supposed to have like upload like close to 40, and now it's like barely maybe 10, which I know isn't great for like 1080p. Kind of sucks. I don't know. Okay, more BB. Yeah, chat, y'all don't have to share, but think of a time where just something was out of your control. Warehouse key. That's important for Chapter 7. We'll take that. Ugh. Like, I want to finish this seed. Boots! We got boots! We'll take boots. We will take the boots. We'll take the boots and run. I'll also take a mystery. Just since mystery is shuffled into what can be in it. Cooper Shell is not important. Cooper Shell is not important. Alright, so already we are finding some very nice things over here that we will take. 2 shuffles in a tree and they're both coins. What are the odds? What are the odds? Rhyme. Panic! Everybody don't panic! Red key. Red key also good. Finding all the Chapter 7 things. Again, boots are going to be so important for progress. So important. Blueberry. That is a check, but it's not important. I do kind of wonder, for anybody that's like internet savvy, is it true that like your upload could get throttled if you like upload so much? Because again, like, unfortunately the problems only started once we started uploading, or started doing, like, 1080 streams. Because again, I thought we could handle it. Coconut, don't care, I don't want the coconut. My internet's coconut right now, how about that? I said! No coconut. Where's Lagoos? I know he's talked about, coconut internet before. He's made that joke. Okay, ribbon in here. And now I feel like I just keep looking over at my frames, which stinks. I do want to have good quality streams for you guys, but I don't want it to be just like a slideshow. Hammer! We got the boots and the hammer. Let's go. We will take that. Yeah, Lagoose knows. Lagoose knows what I mean. It's my turn to have coconut internet. And that is... I really hope that doesn't come across as a slight. I'm not trying to make a slight. I never want to make a slight. Especially at the expense of you guys. No. But just in terms of repeating a joke you guys may have made in the past. You could be getting throttled. Hopefully it's just a temporary hiccup. I hope so too, Josh. Sincerely, I do. Which I don't really understand because, like, it's the middle of the afternoon here in the US. So... I don't know, are there any other big streamers in Mississippi? Not that I'm big, but y'all know what I mean. Yeah, again, I do appreciate y'all's patience and understanding, you know, trying to put forth the best quality that I can with the resources that I have. I thought I had Bump Attack. Really, Bump Attack isn't going to come into play because we're still going to be kind of weak, but it is still a check. Engine tripped over the cord at AT&T. They might have! They might have. I know whenever we used to somehow spontaneously get power outages, which they have subsided for our area, but this was like way back in the day. Whenever power outages would occur in a not like intense storm, we used to joke that, oh, somebody's, you know, playing throw the switch over at the power plant or whatever. Something like that. Yeah, I was thinking we were doing so good in terms of, you know, not having frame droppage and such, but no. You know what? I think they just want to keep me humble this week, which is kind of ironic since I'm kind of doing a study on humility and all that noise. My gosh. Let's go this way. We can go ahead and rescue the Yoshi kids. We could go ahead and rescue the Yoshi kids. Which... I don't know. There's only so much left over here, and it could be not the Yoshi kids. You know? But I do remember there's a lot of stuff over here, plus this Yoshi kid. Oh. Not that. That's a mushroom. That's a mushroom. What's up, kid? I do hope you guys can at least, like, hear me, even if everything is framing. Because I know I've always read, it's like, you know, your people can put up with, like, you know, not so great video settings or video problems, but people can't put up with, like, audio problems. Like, if, you know, balance is bad, if your if your mic is really crackly, ow, etc. Which I do kind of agree. Having bad audio issues is kind of a downer. Yellow Yoshi Kid is this way. We do not have the Jade Raven yet. On Fort. Okay. But again, we do have boots. We have boots and hammer. And warehouse key. So we do have a few more options in terms of checks. Oh my gosh, now it's just awful. I'll have to look back over this VOD afterwards, just to see how irritating all the frame droppage is. Like, I see it kind of slideshowing, unfortunately, on the stream, since I have it on the dashboard in the background, just to make sure that everything is still operating well. Because sometimes you can't always be looking at your dashboard while you're doing stuff. Okay, but we don't have Raven. We've done just about every other check. Just about every other check that we can. So, really, we'll go ahead and head back. There is still a ton of stuff in the sewers. So it's probably time to go do sewers and such. Also, the weight, well, not that I need it now that I have the boots, which is another thing. I could go back to chapter 3 and really open up a lot of stuff. There's one more major item over here in Toad Town, which I kind of suspect Rolf has. Rolf likes to hide stuff in his back room. We should be fine, right? Let's get Paracarry. Alright. At the very least, this will open up shortcuts to more necessary chapters. So, I'm gonna have to do both anyway, so we'll go this way first. Blooper! Finish it off, okay. That's fine. But chat, what are your plans for the rest of the week, or even for the upcoming month of May? It's like, I know, like, you know, schools are getting out, there's graduations, and everything. All that noise. And you can also talk about what some of your wins are for, April as well. Again, like, you know, we celebrated affiliate anniversary. That was nice. Had some gorgeous weather. Found a very cute new dress for 30% off when I went looking for a dress for Easter. So that was nice. Just really working on my self-confidence as well. You know, it's like loving myself exactly as I am right now, rather than, oh, when I'm a better version of myself, or whatever else. You know, let's actually take FP. We'll take FP. Making, you know, more connections. Hanging with friends or community and putting myself out there. Remembering my boundaries. Working on a lot of mental and physical things. And whatnot. Taking 2 weeks off at work at the end of the month. Technically you're in cruise mode already. Let's go! 2 weeks off work is peak self-care. But yeah, enjoy that, Lagos. You said cruise mode. Are you going on a cruise? But yeah, vacations are so important. Just giving yourself that break. Hello, Scarf. I need you. I do need you. Yeah, and when times are good, or even when times are bad, remember to do some self-care for yourself. And get, you know, be kind to yourself. You know, make sure you're eating, make sure you're drinking, plenty of water, and whatnot. Just finding those good practices that work for you. Like, again, I'm trying to get back into walking, though, again, with it getting so bloody hot outside so quickly outside, it's making it kind of difficult. Because we got spoiled by those days of being, like, 60-degree weather and, like, you know, nice spring breezes and such, but... Okay, we can't get that, because that needs hammer upgrade. prologue, chapter 1, chapter 2, which we don't need to go back to. Oh, you're cruising through the days. Got you. My mistake. My mistake. Okay, don't have powered up bomb batch. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, wait. I could do a Watt. Watt would be good. Oh. I mean, honestly, I do kind of feel like I've been a little on cruise mode. Or cruise control for a little bit. Because sometimes it's just how it is. Because life goes in phases and seasons and everything else. So again, that's kind of why you gotta kind of remember to be nice to yourself instead of being like, oh, you know, why is life XYZ? And I'm not trying to say toxic positivity. It's like, oh, you'll get better, or, you know, invalidating whatever it is you're feeling. No, because you need that. It was kind of like I told somebody this weekend that really appreciated it, is that whatever you are experiencing, whatever kind of negativity or you feel like could be better, or, oh, this is stupid, or whatever else, it's like, it's not stupid. Whatever you're feeling is not stupid. You know, maybe life or whatever else in the works is making you feel that way. That's stupid. But you feeling a certain way is not stupid, and you don't need to invalidate yourself that way. And it's just, again, things that I've learned and picked up over the years. But yeah, just remembering those things, even when, you know, triggers or hard things come along in life. Just remember to look for the glimmers. Even the littlest of things can kind of help shape your day, I've found. Dad's going back to the island for vacation, so we'll hang out with the whole family, kids on break too. Nice! And if you do have, you know, good times, you know, relationship and family in the picture, that's absolutely fantastic. I know that I've really been enjoying a time with Spirit's family lately. Because all the teenager nephews are really into nerdy things, so they find me and him really cool because we're into nerdy things and stuff. And then, like, you know, having, you know, cool conversations with my sister-in-law about mental health and everything, and just kind of bonding over that. Like, not anything I ever really expected in the last, like, 5-7 years, but it's been really nice. It just kind of shows you people can grow and adapt and change and realize, hey, this hasn't really been good for me. Because she realized that, you know, like, being on social media sometimes kind of shapes your attitude. Because I've realized that too. It kind of shapes your thinking in the same way. Because you just get overwhelmed with it. So sometimes you just gotta take a step back. So I've realized that too, which is kind of why I shape my social media for positivity or, you know, cute and gentle things. All that noise. Moved up a tier at work so you can accumulate time off work faster, more. Yo! Congrats, Legos! That's so cool! That's absolutely worth. Yeah, I know another friend of mine, he moved internally in his job. He said more for, like, his mental health. Like, it took, like, a little bit of a time cut. Miracle water, of course. Like, he took a little bit of a time cut, but he wasn't really worried about that. He just wanted something that would be better for his mental, while kind of maintaining the same kind of, like, you know, financial and benefit standards. And that is totally okay. That is totally okay. You know, another friend, that she's a teacher, she's been struggling with, like, you know, teacher stuff, just not having the right kind of support and everything else in the state of Mississippi and internally, which sucks. Absolutely sucks. But she's finding her way, and she's working through things with that and finding what matters for her. Again, something, unfortunately, we've all had to learn the hard way when it's come to our jobs or whatever else, is don't ever put your job above yourself, above your family. Like, a job is doing a job, and it is to provide, but it's not there to replace, because unfortunately we have all learned that, you know, your job will put a will put a personal in the paper, like the day that you like giving your 2 weeks or quit or whatever else. And while there may be people that you have some kind of bond with, like it's so good to get along with your fellow coworkers or your boss or whatnot, that, you know, unfortunately those kind of things don't last unless, you know, a bond has truly been formed. So don't put a job above yourself or above your family. Just, again, I only share from what my experiences are. And I'm trying not to be like on a soapbox, but just in the hopes that you guys value yourselves more, because it is important. It is absolutely important. And that is what we are about here. We are about, you know, life and mental health and everything else and whatnot. That is what I have found over the years. It's just what has been so important in sharing what has made an impact on me, that I kind of hope it helps you guys too. You know, not to toot my own horn whatsoever. This is not about clout or, oh, this or that. This is about making sure you guys, you know, have, you know, if I can improve your quality of life, or if I can just, you know, kind of brighten your day or kind of improve your thinking or your mental, then I've done something. Then and that is totally fine. And you don't have to share, you don't have to feel anything like that. But if I have, you know, that is all that I ask for, while continuing to build a community. Because again, that was one of the first things I thought about when I first started streaming, is I really wanted to build a community. I wanted to build something that was mine, that I did. Again, not to put my name on it or anything else, but to build something that I did, not that anyone else did. Because sometimes that's kind of the other thing when you do corpo and other work, which again is not bad, but sometimes you kind of feel like you're building someone else's dream at the sacrifice of your own. So that's all. And again, it's not bad to work with somebody or to work alongside somebody, like with Spirit, with farming and other stuff. Though we've kind of had to take a pause on that because of other life and whatnot. Boots! We're gonna get Chapter 7 access, chat. But, that has just always been, like, my passion. It's continued to be, and as I've continued to try to learn over the last few years. And, you know, like, sometimes social media can be good because they bring new perspectives and everything else. You know, they give you something else to think on. Because I know sometimes I've had to have my thinking shaken up and thinking what is wrong or good or whatever else, all that. Josh, thank you so much for the sub, the first time subscriber, tier 1. Enjoy your sub badge, emotes, and ad-free viewing, and thank you so much for the support. I do appreciate it. What do I need? I don't really need anything. I might take the spike shield, just because. And I'll take bow. We got the money for it. Okay, so now we have cleared this out. So it was a good thing we opened up that shortcut, so that's nice. Been really diving into self-care and mental health awareness this year. Can't say how grateful I am to hear this kind of talk first thing in the morning. Good. Absolutely fantastic, though. Because again, like, I really had my wake-up call. Because, I mean, thankfully I've had, like, really good employers over the years. That doesn't make them perfect, by any means. Nobody is perfect. Not me, not you, anything else. Nobody is perfect. There's going to be times that, you know, something might be taken out of context or whatever else. But, it was really one of my last jobs in 2019 that was a bakery job, which I thought was going to be good. It was close to home. I was kind of in a rut and not getting hours at my pharmacy job, which wasn't my boss's fault. It was corporate's fault, unfortunately. I was sad to leave that job, but I really just needed something steady. And again, since I was so passionate about, about baking and cooking and everything, a local bakery job seemed to do it. And it was fine for a couple of months, but then it came to be that, you know, the other people that the person hired quit, so I ended up doing like 3 people's jobs with my one position for not great pay, unfortunately, which wasn't as big a deal. But unfortunately, the boss kind of had some narcissistic gaslighting qualities, and I didn't realize that until like I discovered cinema therapy, where they did an episode on Tangled on Mother Gothel and all of her qualities as a character in narcissism and gaslighting. And I was like, oh, this is what's happening, and this is what it's doing to me, because I realized my mental was going down the toilet, unfortunately. And, unfortunately it was bringing out, you know, my people-pleasing qualities from, you know, just all kinds of things from your childhood that shape your adulthood, unfortunately, that you don't realize until you're educated about it. But anyway, but yeah, fast forward to the end of 2020, and I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. I absolutely feel like I'm suffering. I don't like this. I don't like how I feel being in this. You know, because I was trying to be relatable and supportive, but I didn't realize how much it was draining me, how much it was like just draining the absolute life out of me. You know, I was coming home, I would be crying, or I'd have panic attacks, waking up in the middle of the night thinking I forgot something, because they used to text me, be like, hey, like, you know, hours after I left work, because they would be there working, be like, hey, you forgot to do XYZ, or whatever else, when I'm literally doing, like, the job of 3 people, and then they'd always, like, you know, talk down to me, because, like, oh, you haven't learned how to do this, because you're not taking this home. Like, they literally wanted me to, like, take work home, to work off the clock, in order for me to, like, learn how to frost cupcakes, or, whatever else. But it's just like, it just wasn't working for me. And that's not everybody. I realize that. I realize that. But, I was like, nah, I'm done. My mental is not worth this. And thankfully, you know, my family and spirit were very supportive about that. And I didn't want this to get as deep as it did. But, I have been healing from that ever since. I've been healing from that ever since, and it's been, you know, it's had its ups and its downs. I don't have, you know, dreams about it anymore, thankfully. But it's just, again, that recognition that it's like, this isn't where I want to be. This isn't how I want to be treated. And standing up for yourself and setting those boundaries is so important. And it's like, boundaries aren't trying to be about cutting people out. It's about just trying to, you know, stand up for yourself, protect yourself. You know, and saying, hey, I would like to be treated better. Which is not a bad thing. Because again, just sometimes people don't know, or people don't know better. And again, take what I say with a grain of salt, because I know that I am not the end-all be-all, but I only share outside of what my experiences are, is all. Like you said, experienced heck of a people pleaser, still an early healing process, one function at a time. Yeah. One day at a time, one step at a time. And sometimes that's okay. Because we are human. Ah. Time to run. Is that we are human. And it is okay. Got... Did I? There we go. Oh. Well, that's not what I'm looking for. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, I will say that I have felt happier in the last coming years. I'm not saying life is perfect by any means. You know, like, I still feel like I'm reconciling some things where it's like, oh, not thinking where my life should have been, could have been, this wasn't my plan, etc. But still just finding the beauty in things, and that I'm still finding community. I mean, heck, being able to, like, open up to ladies my age, because that was something else, because I grew up with a lot of drama. A lot of drama, especially in, like, middle school and high school and stuff. But, just so much good, like, in the last few years has been really nice. Is Rip Cheeto not in logic? Alright, last one. Okay, Rip Cheeto didn't have anything in logic. Also nice. That's fine. This is fine. A lot of people don't realize what kind of hurt they're dealing with. Yeah. Yep, sometimes people just don't realize, you know, like, either what has been generational trauma, or a generational hurt, or a whatnot. Again, it's just, again, it's protecting yourself. It's about educating yourself. It's not about trying to cut people off. It's like, you know, your vibe is going to attract your tribe. So no matter how you want to be treated, how you want to live life and everything, you're gonna attract the people that recognize and thrive with that. And that is such a beautiful thing. So I'm very thankful for the communities that I've also been included in over like the last year or two. Very, very thankful. Bucket! We got the bucket. How? Yo, we can finish chapter 7 like right freaking now. Let's go. This is still sewers. We'll take that. We will absolutely take that. But anyway, again, not to be a downer or a, you know, woe is me. I don't want that. I've pitied myself enough that I'm trying to get out of that. Like, again, like, you know, having, you know, times where you feel, you know, saddened by what is happening is not a bad thing. It's a matter of what you do with it. And something else I have found in this last year. Jaden! Give. Alright, and there's chapter 5 solved. Real quick. I go so off, or I get in such a rabbit hole. But that's okay, we're having good conversations. And you guys kind of get to know me at the same time a little bit. Without being, you know, too parasocial, I suppose. I don't want the Goombario! I don't want the boy. You can keep it. It's a vase. But, nope, don't want that. Also goldfish brain. I forgot the point I was gonna make. Frick. Oh, wait, we need to go get what's-his-face for Penguin Murder Mystery. Oh, your emotions are teachers. Like, what you're experiencing. Again, I'm not saying social media is the end-all be-all, but being able to have, like, a bunch of, like, mental health people, you know, kind of, like, you know, show you some things, which, again, take also what you say on the internet with a grain of salt, just like I'm saying with me. But, again, just kind of keeping an open mind with, new things and, you know, things you can identify with. But saying that your emotions are teaching you, whether it's anger, sorrow, jealousy, any kind of negative emotion is a teacher. Negative emotions are not, you know, negative or not a bad thing. They're just teaching you something. And I forget if I shared that in the Discord or not. But again, reminder, we do have a Discord where I do like to share things from time to time. Mario? Did my stream bot break what is... Hang on. Shouldn't have broken my controller. The heck? I do not know what is up today. We've been experiencing frame drops, we've been experiencing controller breaks. Oh my word. Okay. Sheesh. Wait, I do try to share, like, any, like, little graphics or things. Because I'm more on Instagram than I am on, TikTok. TikTok is just confusing and all that for me. But, just a lot of really good, like, you know, mental health education, PCOS education. There are a lot of women out there that are trying to, you know, regain the control and education for a polycystic ovarian syndrome, which I have, which is a lot and whatnot. It's kind of one of those invisible things. I already did this. Well, believers, I'm sorry. We found the boy. Probably one of the best areas we could have found him, but I'm sorry. We did find the boy. Congratulations, believers. You got him. He can stay there. He can stay there, which I think was funny since I think they did have the Goombario power-up in the shop, of all things. Heckin'. Alright, we are going to be dealing with... what's-his-face? Let's get him. Alright, kid. How tough are you? How tough is Chapter 7? At least the option with this seed is that it has no item traps, so I can just guarantee leave the boy behind and not care. Okay, he's not too tough. He's not too tough. 16. It's a lot better than like 32. He still hurts though. Yeah, it's always the joke that it's like, who wants the boy? Who wants Goombario in a Paper Mario Randomizer? I mean, like, he's okay in regular Paper Mario, but he's not great in a Randomizer. Because he's useless. He doesn't have any skills to open up areas. His attacks aren't great. There is that one seed where he was like the only powered up party member I had. You know, where he came in clutch kind of helping with Final Bowser. But that was like one time out of like 60. So, see ya, kid. Super Shroom. Ah, no, no, I want that. Nope, 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 nope. Give me that life shroom. Let's chuck this. Alright. At least the one thing about going to Chapter 7 is we do get to go see the Ninjas. The Ninjas and the Twinks. Some of my favorite NPCs in this game. Especially with, NPC Shuffle. NPC Palette Shuffle. Yeah, let's get back on track. Now, since it seems like the frames have calmed down a little bit. Also sitting at 6.9% dropped frames. Nice. At this moment. But, again, we had a really good starting seed, and we kind of need to pick that back up. We're going with BP for now. Aw, pink twinks. Very cute. Charge multi-bonk is all bark. Yep. Yup. Syrup, don't care. Oh, they're orange! They're little creamsicle pajamas. Very cute. Very cute. Alright. It's already been another hour. Hey! Alright. That is Chapter 3 solved. Fantastic. So, all we need now are the last 2 stones. And, oh shoot, I got what? Where did I get her? Frick. That's kind of important. I forgot where I got what, chat. Oh wait, I still need one more hammer upgrade too if we're gonna solve Chapter 5. Gonna get ready for work. I got to meet y'all. Yeah, I appreciate you hanging out, Josh, and thank you again for the sub. I do appreciate you. We'll see you around, and I hope work goes well for you. Okay, but technically we are about 3 items from go mode. Again, sadly I forgot where I got what. I don't know if I got her in the sewers, or if it was like Yoshi's. That was bad. That's kind of bad. You know what I could do? I don't know. I don't feel like I need to do it right now. It's like, I could check the spoiler log. Only for what, since thank goodness you can just search for stuff. You don't have to necessarily look at the whole spoiler log, but I could confirm where we found what. just in case. Alright, we're gonna turn all this in for Snowman's gift, since there is still a lot of checks over here. Oh, yeah, and Goombario. I always forget to place Goombario, because I'm always just like, meh. But that is important, because that does give us information. And I'm just gonna go check Snowman's gift, because there's still some stuff over here. Which, it could be a major item and 2 badges, or it could be 2 minor items and a badge. There's all kinds of combinations this could be. Alright, Thought House. Yeah, we are coming up on an ad break. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the drill. Ooh! Okay, Watt Power Up is nice. Power Plus is nice, as long as it's cheap. So that's good too. Quick Change is also good. So, not bad. Not bad. Let me also go check with the mayor. Just in case. Since, instead of having to, like, walk all the way back to check the mayor. And then after that, we'll scale the mountain, which you guys shouldn't miss anything. But we are coming up on ads. Y'all know the drill. What we got? What we got? Thanks. No, no letters. Sorry, Perry Carey, no letters. I've got so many letters, but I don't care. We're not delivering letters. Letters are not important. Wait. Oh, shoot, I got Mega Smash. Yo, Mega Smash is cheap, too? Heckin'. Heck yeah. Though I forget where we got it. Man, all the cheap offensive badges. We'll take that. You know what? This has been such a good, somewhat decent seed so far. We're gonna go scale the mountain because we can indeed finish chapter 7. We gotta go fast. Gots to go fast. Also, one of the best area themes in the game. Whoops. You know what? Mega Quake. Shoutouts to cheap Mega Quake. Whew. Low experience chapter indeed. Sheesh. Let me look at my badges real quick. Okay, not bad on FP Plus or Power Plus. So, not awful. Let's do Power Plus. I'll go Flower Saver. I guess FP Plus 2. Lucky Day, sure. I might go Bump Attack just because Chapter 7 is lower. Just in case. Alright, will there be a major item over here? Need that. One. It's Koopa Leaf. Oh, wait, no! Frick! Frick, I've got to go get the palace key, because it's back in Chapter 2. No! My thing of, yes, I have found the item, but no, I have not picked up the item. Frick. Okay, and I do not want to make this journey. Do not want to take this trip before that. Okay, what else have we solved? Oh, we did get Chapter 5. Which there is some stuff still left over there. Man, frick. Because we also... I don't want to make the journey to... I don't want to go to the ruins just to get the palace key without being able to beat it. So let's go to let's go to chapter 5. And yet again, the illusion of, yes, we have it solved when we really don't. Alright, welcome back from those ads, though. You didn't miss much. The reason we were back in Toad Town is because I forgot the palace key was in chapter 2. So we are not going back there to get it, but we are going to... I don't know, I guess we're going to chapter 5 and see if we can solve that. Because we got the Jade Raven, so we can progress. The only kicker is we don't have the hammer, but we could find it. We could maybe hopefully find it over here. Or on the way. I can only hope. Because, woof. Woof progress. Also, this is why we opened the shortcut, so we don't have to go all the way around the jungle to get all that. Sushi. There we go. Yeah, rip, memory. Oh, another Watt power-up. That'll actually be decent for Bowser, considering piercing. Oh, not that. Yeah, I can only hope we can find the hammer between here and the volcano. Please and thank you. Super shroom. Don't need it. Oh, wait. Like, they just kind of thrown off my groove. Unfort. But we will carry on. We will carry on. Especially now that we seem to kind of be out of brain droppage territory, sort of. Come on, show me a hammer! Show me a hammer, game. Melody? Well, that is a check back in Toad Town. Okay, we still have a chance of there being the hammer upgrade in here. Because it could be it could be hammer and 2 badges. Or it could be 3 minor items. We will see. Mega Smash. Haha, sucker. Again, shoutouts to cheap Mega Smash. And yeah, you're just gonna leave. Nerd! And we're gonna go talk to Wrath. Wrath the Raven. Who honestly is one of the cuter NPC sprites in this game. I can't be the only one that when they first played Yoshi's Island and fought Wrath the Raven in that one boss, that thought he was actually kind of cute. And it's up. Raph, do you have Raymond? Do you have the hammer? That would be fantastic. No FP plus. Alright. Oh, this concerns me though. Oh, this does me a concern though. Because we have found Volcano Base. You do have the means to save the Yoshi kids. Ugh. And there are 3 checks after you save the Yoshi kids. It's the Chieftain's Reward, Volcano Base, and then a tasty item to the yellow Yoshi parent. We'll see. Alright, we do not have Lackluster, so we gotta do slow strats and fort. Nope. Might also need to put on that ice badge. Might need to put on that ice badge. Speaking of. Just enough BP, I'll take it. Okay, there is a chance. There is a chance Hammer could be in here. There's 12 points. We can only pray. You know what? Snowman Doll might actually be beneficial in this setting. Shooting Star is great, but Snowman... Take it over the melon. Since ice will do more damage to all the fire stuff in here. Alright, will we get lucky? Will we find the hammer? Can't go that way. Fort. Oh no, it's Lackluster! Rip. Well, it is what it is. That does open up checks in sewers. That does open up checks in sewers, but the hammer is not here. It's like there could have been... Well, no. Well, no, palace key's at the very end of the palace. Like, if it's some crazy way where we get all the way into palace and then the hammer upgrade is in there, which would suck. Let's go down in the sewers. Okay. In that way. Oh yeah, and chapter 3 is solved too. So we could go that way. Let me come check this real quick though. And I guess if I have to go save the Yoshi kids. Just to see if one of them has hammer. I suppose. You've survived the unusually long errand. GG, Mike. Welcome back. Another happy flower. Oh, hey, bump attack. Actually coming in clutch here. Auto jump. Ooh. Oh, this is another badge. Ah! Rude. We find Gumbario. We did indeed. He was stuck beneath the ice in the lake in chapter 7. So, it was actually kind of a hilarious spot for him to be. Alright, well, ain't no hammer down here. Yep, believers got paid. They did indeed. I'm gonna go save the Yoshi kids. I'm gonna go save the Yoshi kids. Against my better judgment, it is still a check. So let's go get them. I've just gotta remember where they all are. Okay, well, it's the kid up here. It's the kid with the piranha plants to the right. The seed we don't need. Okay, this kid up here. Oh. Jesus. Oh, nope. Dang it. Lucky day, coming in clutch. Twice! Twice. We'll take that. Because I forgot to go down one for Mega Quick. Oh boy. Alright, what? Ah, kiddo. Right here. And back to sushi. We got the blue Yoshi, so we should just need the yellow Yoshi that's off to this side, I think. Bye. Nope, nope, nope. Do not do the wrong badge game. Do not. Because I kinda need the experience. Kinda need all this experience. Okay, we're gonna dodge you and go this way. Ta-da, Mario's here. We can save the kid. Also, posture check, chat. Are you shrimping? Exclamation mark shrimp. I do also need to remember that we could turn in the Melody back in town, which could be something important. Lucky day, coming in clutch. You know what? This is fine. Because then this nerd will just run. Alright. Oh, the Yoshi kids. Let's go see what our reward is. Though we can't check... Unfortunately, we can't check the volcano base until we beat this chapter. We need the hammer for. So unless the chief is hiding it, we're kind of screwed. Because no chief reward is before. Let me go ahead and just start taking HP. Because I don't know if I'll actually guarantee to find the rest of the badges. I can't remember if we can do I know you can't do Volcano Vase until you beat the chapter, but I don't know if the Yellow Yoshi Tasty item is either. Oh, right, they're like, hey, go see him. Okay. Do you have the hammer? No. Frick. This whole seed is coconuts! My internet is coconut, a lot of my checks are coconut. Anything else coconuts I should know about? Frick. Coconuts. I don't even know what the question might have been, Mike. I apologize. Okay, technically we could feed him the cake, so... Okay, so Yellow Yoshi is after Chapter 5, so it can't be here. At least now we know, which is Unfort. Oh... Check Lackluster. Where have we not been? Or what have I forgotten? Ugh. Going down Lackluster. Fort. I honestly don't think there's anything else we possibly could do. There's probably something I forgot. Let me go ahead and go back here. I'm gonna go turn in the melody. So yeah, now we can't beat Chapter 5. We can go to Chapter 3. We can go beat Chapter 3. Okay, we're gonna go turn in the melody because there's one more item here in Toad Town, which again I suspect is gonna be on Rolf, but since they did give us the melody, it could be. Add this. Not anything I want. Alright, so we're going to Chapter 3. Going to Chapter 3, and I'm hoping we can find... I guess at this point, one of the stones for Chapter 2. It is a possibility. Back this way. Yeah, frick. I forgot where we found Watt, which at this point is kind of important. Especially for checking off our logic. So yeah, I'm not checking anything else. I'm checking to confirm where Watt is. I'm not looking at anything else in the spoiler log. Okay, she was in the sewers. She was in the sewers, okay. I couldn't remember if she was sewers or Chapter 5 or Chapter 6. So there's one more major item left over here. I'm not checking anything else. Not checking anything else. I promise. Your foodie side. Cheesecake deviled strawberries? You mean like cutting the tops off, hollowing out the center, and filling it with cheesecake filling? Is that what you're saying? When you say deviled, that's the only thing that comes to mind. Clear this out. I mean, I wouldn't be against it. It's a matter of, like, what the filling tastes like. Because, I mean, like, some cheesecake stuff can be good, but sometimes some cheesecake, like, especially non-bake fillings, can be a little hit or miss. You know, like, no-bake fillings. I wouldn't be against it, though. So I guess it's more of a yay. A yay than a nay. Alright. Back to Tubbas. Let me go check this way too, since we did not have the boots before. There are at least a couple rooms, I think, that might be important for boots. Oh. You just go on, Ethan. Don't mind me. I'm just the Mario. Well, there's another HP Plus badge. I'll take it. Not what I was looking for, but we'll take those. Oh. He doesn't have anything, and then this guy can take us back out of the mansion. Hey, you! You know... But now that we have all the keys, now that we've got all the keys, we can clear the mansion. Thank goodness. Do need bow. I'm confident getting past the second guy. I'm not so confident getting past the first guy. That's shortcut. What's this? No, clear that out. Now we're just kind of having to re-go over checks, unfortunately. Just to be sure what we did or didn't find. You, wake up. Bye. Ah, there it is! Oh my gosh. Okay. We got the hammer! We got the hammer, thank goodness. So now chapter 5 is solved. Making me nervous, game. Making me heckin' nervous. Though again, I am a little concerned that since the palace key is back in chapter 2, but we still need 2 more stones. Oh. You know what? Whack. Let's get a little bit more experience while we're here. But yeah, chat. Mike makes brings up a good point. What is your favorite odds and ends dessert? Mike brought up cheesecake stuffed strawberries, which does sound pretty good. Again, I don't make a lot of cheesecake just because I haven't felt really confident in my cheesecake before, but it is still a very good dessert. Probably still one of my favorites. I mean, there's cheesecake, there's tiramisu, there's all kinds of like really good desserts and stuff. Still getting somewhat decent experience, but I think that'll be all we clear out now. Yeah, let's get out of here. We got a chapter to beat and things to do. Sure. Take the extra. Yeah, I have made cheesecake before, and they've turned out all right. Really, it's like making a decent cheesecake is one of the actual good things I took from my toxic bakery job. No more frame droppage! Frick. I look up and just see my bitrate in the red at the top of Twitch. Frickin'. Again, this week is definitely teaching me about humility. My goodness. Yeah, I do apologize. I do apologize. Again, trying to have nice things, and my internet just wants none of it at the moment. I trust my sister to make the cheesecake in my life. If you know somebody that makes good cheesecake, then you stick with that. I actually learned one of my friends makes really good cheesecake, and they like to make like a lot of like different flavors and stuff, which is really cool. Haven't had it because they are an internet friend or Twitch friend, but still. Yeah, like you don't have to be a master of everything. That is how you recognize other people's strengths. That is... I mean, like, I can make some good cookies, I can make a decent cake. Supposedly I can make a really mean tres leches cake. For Spirit and some other friends of mine that have had it. Frames, I need you to stop framing. Good night. This has to be the highest amount of dropped frames I've probably experienced in my entire Twitch career, which sucks. Sucks. Hey you, get out, get lost. I'm in no mood! And it's up. Yeah, I'll have to ask Spirit or something later. Be like, hey, internet really crapped out on me today. What happened? Okay, I've got repel gels. Spook is okay, but then she can't act the next turn. Ooh. Okay, still got it. Probably will need to hide this time because we can't get him down low enough. Ah, geez, that's expensive. I was looking at Spook, I wasn't looking at Out of Sight. I know I can take this hit, but I just don't trust. I don't trust it. Now you do physical, you nerd. Get out of here. Oh, hey. Cool. Yeah, more BP! More BP! We got a chapter down though. We'll take it. I do kind of wonder sometime if I should consider just like recording my streams as well as streaming, just for the sake of like preserving. I don't know, it's like, I don't know, recording I feel like would be different than just taking the stream VOD maybe. I don't know. I guess it's also a matter of like how much it would take to stream and record at the same time, because I've heard of a number of people do that, and that saves them a lot of heartache. Especially if their stream decides to crap the bed. Alright, chapter 2 key is the last one. Sadly, it is not a stone, which is unfortunate. So really looking at whatever is left out in the desert can't be a stone, or at least can't be anything important. Because those are the last two things that we need. Ugh. But I have a feeling I am going to have to go back to the palace in order to, what's it? The frames. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's like, I don't know if the game is going to let me get all the stones and then go back to the palace, or if the palace is going to have the stones, and I have to go to the ruins to get the palace key, to go to the palace to get the stones, to go back to the ruins, and all that fun stuff. The only other thing is that there is a 7 still here in the sewers, but it required the fully upgraded hammer for the last 2 spots over here. Frame drops make me sad. So excited. Go away. Ah! Yeah, it was an item we didn't need. I guess now at least we know. Eliminate all doubt. You know what? Let's do this. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to go back to the ruins and get the palace key. And then go to chapter 7. We can go solve chapter 5 as well, which might be a good call since we've got the hammer. So I guess let's go chapter 5 first. And just see. Although even if they only gave me one. Oof. Because now that we know that Rolf's not going to have anything else important for us. My frames just do not want to be nice today, and it hurts. Yeah, so sadly we may have to bust back down to like 720. Alright, we do have lackluster this time, so we can go faster. Speaking of... Oh wait, no, I do want Lucky Day and Ice Power. I don't know what else could be in here, but I guess right now I'm not really interested in whatever badge there could be in this area. It's like I just want to beat the seed at this point. Let's say, heck it. Gonna go do lava carry skip. I'm at least getting really good at that. Like, anybody can do lava carry skip. I'll take that. Nothing over here. Oh. I don't know, we might keep Parakarry. Because even though Sushi can do Squirt, it's not cheap. And Parakarry can still attack. Like doing a Shell Shot. Oh, I probably shoulda. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Quake Hammer. Again, lucky day, not a bad thing. Alright, yeah, let's do this. Alright, phase 1 done. Phase 1 done. Get those nerds out of here. Mm-hmm. That hurts a little bit. But so does that. Nerd. Nerd! That's fine, you're too late. I'm going to destroy the head the next time. Bonk. Done. Alright, woo! Alright, we will go check Yoshi's after this. Just to be sure. I don't know, here I thought AT&T was leaving me alone, but no. Okay, yeah, have the cake. Thank you! Okay, cool. We don't have to go get the pyramids. We don't have to go get the vase. We got the pyramid stone. Fantastic. Holla heckin' So thank goodness we picked up the Tasties cake. Because we needed it. Ugh. But again, we're gonna have to go back to the ruins, get the pyramid key, or get the palace key, go all the way beat chapter 7, and then come back and beat chapter 2. Bah. Bah. So we're just gonna try to do that quickly and hope my frames sort themselves out. Again, I do apologize. Other than just cutting stream, I don't know what else I can do. It's like, I don't really know if there is like a midstream fix for big frame droppage, you know? It's like, if anyone does have one, I'm all ears. Oh, Pokies, go away. I don't want to deal with you right now. I've got other bigger fish to fry. Gonna go get the key. And we zip zap out of here. Head for chapter 7. Oh. Not what I wanted to say. Also, I honestly don't need that anymore. Alright, and you know what? I'm out of here. Because I don't have to deal with your noise. I thought it was gonna, like, cut me off. Like, no, you can't, warp out of here. Good gosh, my frames are just bottoming out. Just, like, slideshow. That sucks. And once this is said and done, I'm gonna have to look at what the VOD looks like when we experience the bad frame drops. Okay. Seriously, I cannot in good confidence continue. I don't know why we're getting hit so hard with frame droppage, and I'm really sorry, guys. Y'all know me. I try to hang in there and have patience, but it's like, at this point, we're really just suffering from quality. Like, everything is suffering, and it sucks. It's like, I don't know what else I can do at this point. It's like, I'll look into it. It's like, I guess if I have to bust it back down, but it's like, literally, we are just staying in the red with our bitrate. Maybe if I can figure out what's going wrong, we can come back, try to finish this on Friday, probably, because I have a couple of cute demos, but I don't think they're gonna be very long on Friday, so we can try to finish this off where we started, all that noise. But yeah, I just can't in good confidence continue and let you guys sit through all of this frame garbage. I'm sorry, guys, but I am going to cut it there. But thank you guys so much for watching, whether you've lurked or chatted. I appreciate all of you cute gamers for enjoying the stream, for enjoying the pape, for the good feels, and the mental health talk. That is what we are about here, not all the dumb frame droppages. This has got to be the worst. I'm going to take a screenshot of this real quick so I have it for my references. But if you enjoyed,